Oh, you just gotta love that little start-up screen, haven't you? Anyway, hello guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Pottyboy Plays with your host, Pottyboy, aka Andrew. Should be the other round, because my real name's not Pottyboy, it's really Andrew. Okay, this is Neo Drift Out 96 for the Neo Geo. This was released in 1996 by Visco Games. Of course, was released been on the Neo Geo. It was released on the arcade and of course on the Neo Geo AES home console, and also on the Neo Geo CD as well. This is quite a late release, released in 1996. It's not exactly the most common Neo Geo game, but I'd say this is one of the best ones. It's a really great little racing game. If I come to think of it, it's one of the very few on the Neo Geo. There's really not that many racing games on the system. Anyway, so it's the cast screen. You've got the Toyota Solis, Subaru Impreza and Mitsubishi Lancer to begin with. Let's go for the Subaru Impreza, one of my favourite rally cars, one of the most commonly seen. Anyway, this is the practice stage. And here we go, this is Neo Drift Out. Hey, here we go. Now this is a great little racing game. I love this one. It's definitely one of the. I definitely say it's one of the most addictive arcade races. It runs very fast. It's very playable. It gets quite challenging later on as well. It does prove to be really hard. It does get really difficult later on. But now, like I said, this is one of the very few racing games on the Neo Geo. There's only really a couple more I can think of. There's Riding Hero, which is like a super hang-on motorbike type racing game, and also Thrash Rally, which is a similar game to this one, but released a bit earlier. Earlier in the machine's life. I'll be taking a look at those games soon as well, hopefully. But of course, like I said, there aren't many racing games on the Neo Geo. Because I think the genres that you mostly saw on the Neo Geo are beat 'em ups and sports titles. Mainly beat 'em ups though. The games obviously like Art of Fighting, Fatal Fury, and King of the Fighters. But of course, sports titles wise, you've got ones like Baseball Superstars and of course League Bowling as well. But yeah, so it's nice, refreshing. So this makes a nice little refreshing change. It's just nice to sit back and play a little racing game every now and then, and I love this one. Basically, as you can see, it's a rally driving arcade game. Probably coming off the success of like Sega Rally, although this one's like 2D, if you're not, obviously. But overall, this is a really playable little game. Yeah, and oh, crikey, I nearly crashed there. No, oh Christ. Yeah. Now, of course, in this game, you're not. There are, as you can see, there are competitors on the track, but you're not racing against them. You're racing against the clock, which is the timer thing you see up in the corner there. And of course, you get extra time for passing through checkpoints as well. So it's so it's basically a race against the clock. You don't have to worry about the other cars too much, apart from the fact that you've just got to avoid them. And yeah, like I said, it starts off quite easy, and then it gets really hard later on. The courses become more treacherous, and the time limit just gets really tight. So I think I've only beaten this game once, but I think so anyway. But I've hardly ever got to the end each time I play it. Like I said, I only beat the game once, but because it gets really quite hard. You do need a lot of practice for this game. Now, of course, for those of you watching this video on YouTube, I'd like to apologise for the slow video output on my channel. basically I've been preparing content for the new RMI Fusion podcast and website. Yes, me and a couple of mates here on YouTube. Out 1976, Willie, I suppose Games 64, and my mate Tony, aka Expect Star. We've all got together once again because we used to be the Retro Assistants podcast, although I was only in it for a couple of episodes. But I've now gone to join them full time with this new podcast we got up and running called RMI Fusion. There's for those of you watching on YouTube, there'll be a link below. Basically, we got together and we decided to do a podcast that was about all types of gaming. So we'll be talking, retro, modern, and indie, which is literally what RMI stands for. And I'm not going to make it. Oh, am I? Oh, Christ, look, 0.37 seconds. There you go. Yeah, this game does leave you on the edge of the seat a lot of the time. Anyway, stage 4. So let's give this one. I'll make this the last track and then I'll stop the review. So yeah, definitely go and check it out. We should. We literally just recorded the first episode this morning, so hopefully that should be up running soon. And you'll be also about to get it on iTunes and I think Podomatic as well. Depends what Tony itself wants to do with it. So yeah, definitely go and check it out. There's lots of very exclusive content on the website as well, including if you sign up, you'll be able to see an exclusive video of me playing Borderlands 2. Yeah, so and of course an exclusive show I've done for it as well called the Adventure Hour, which is basically whereby I sit down and play an adventure game for an hour. And basically over several episodes to try and complete it. The first game I'm doing is Final Fantasy VII. The first part's already uploaded, so if you go to the site, sign up, you'll be able to watch the video. And it's well worth. It's highly recommended. So anyway, guys, yeah. So I'm just going to make it to the end of this level, and I'm going to stop the review. Neo Driftouts for the Neo Geo. I highly recommend this one. It's a great little fun little game, and it's awesome. It's great fun. One of the very few racing games on the system. So, and like I said, it's available on the arcade, Neo Geo. The console one as well, and also on the MVS arcade game, the Neo Geo CD. Anyway, so I was concentrating, and I've lost. Yeah. Anyway, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this little review. I shall be back again with another video, and in the meantime, goodbye for now. And check out this game over screen.
Oh my God!
Yeah. The only game over screen I think where someone says, "Oh my God." Anyway, thank you very much for watching.
Things like this, things like that.
It's all good in the long run.